Throwback to an earlier topic, but in my experience HRT gave me decent boobs after like 5 years. I was small for our ages, and I'm now a C-defo no rush for surgery emo.
What were you at by like year 3.5? Because you would be a statistical anomaly if you went from under an A cup to C cup in a year and a half. I personally believe that I'm not going to do that route. I'm not just going to wait and just be annoyed for the next 2.5 years until someone says like, I guess you could wait another 5 years. No! You know boobs grow your whole life, right? Okay, man, I'm not gonna wait till I'm 60 to go, yo, honkers! No! I'm gonna do it now and have fun! I'm not even getting a boob job, I just know that I at some point will. One of my, like, biggest pet peeves, and something I've yelled at, like, friends, I say yelled, something I've, like, been annoyed at friends about before, is you'll say a problem. Oh, I have this problem.
Damn. We're gonna have to wait around and see. Only time will tell.
I hear like, you just give it a bit of time. And I hear, I don't care. Look, I'm so sorry. If I ever look you in your face and tell you like, just give it some time. Either you've been broken up with, or I don't like you. Like, just give it time is the most annoying, because it's never right. Like, just give it time only works if you do some in that time, and that's the I want to be doing and get advice about. I don't want to be told, well, someone will tell you one day. I don't like it. Fix it right now. Not even a fix it right now thing, just like info, please, something. Like if I was talking about on stream like, oh man, it's impossible for me to have boobs in any way, and it just sucks. And then the only response you said was like, just give it time. Square across the jaw. You wouldn't feel it, but still. Time and calories. I don't want to be... Okay, well, what if I said that I don't want to be a high body weight and have tits? I want to be my body weight and have tits. You know? I want to look like me now, but have boobs, and not look like not me and have boobs. Eat more food. See, I'm going to restate what I just said. Surgery? That's the answer. There you go. Work out and eat healthy fats. I take it back. There is a worse answer than give it time, specifically in relation to boobs. You asked. I did ask! And you were wrong! If you get better genetics, it should work. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hey, have you thought about CRISPR? Scientist community, can you CRISPR my titties? I CRISPR on her titties till she... Till she CRISPR? There's something there. Something about genetic code on her titties till she CRISPR. Something about that. Someone finish it. I read someone say give it time, and I had an aneurysm.
Good luck on you looks maxing Lil G.
Thanks, buddy. Oh, by the way, fun fact. If you're into mewing, did you know that's the same mechanism in your muscles as lifting your larynx? So mewing is kind of like voice training.
Upgrade, but what type? Gummy, silicone, saline, fat transfer, stem cell framework.
Stem cell framework? Hold on, I'm going on a deep dive. Stem cell assisted breast augmentation, often referred to as cell assisted lipotransfer. Cosmetic procedure uses base own body fat enriched
making me Donna
stem
Moore,
cell with
crying face emoji. Deadass over 2 years I went from A to C. It did seem to correlate with bottom surgery, so I'd. You do you. As long as you're happy and comfortable in yourself, that's the best thing.
Wait, okay, hear me out. Weird biology fact that Ashley told me. I don't know if this is true, but I believe her implicitly. Apparently, like, there's studies on it. I'm sure you could look it up. But, like, if you genuinely think hard enough about doing a hard workout, your body will grow muscle a little bit. Like, there are studies on it I briefly Googled and didn't look into. But, like, real thing. What if you get bottom surgery and you mentally just spawned in boobs? Like, you just went, like, you just wanted it that bad. Like, your body knew. Like, I just gotta complete the job. I just gotta get a bit of oomph, you know? That's how I like to think about it. Maybe I'll get, chat, I'm going, damn, I really want boobs. I'm gonna cut my dick off. Placebo effect body growth. Yeah, it's like a genuine thing. I wish that would work. I don't know if that boob one doesn't, but I know the muscle one does, which is equally, like, to me, it's equally weird to think of, like, spawning in more tissue than it is to spawn in, like, muscle tissue. So, it's the balls, not dick. It's both. The balls, not dick is a orchiectomy. I'm briefly Googled as the new I'm an expert. Yeah, that's why I make sure to say I briefly Googled it, because I know that I'm wrong about most of the things I say. It's incredible that you guys just go along with most of it. Move the balls to my chest. Easy. That would suck. The cell-assisted boob thing. Like, it's liposuction, but with stem cells to make it better. The one that I know, a bunch of friends have had is like the undermuscular booba. You're too skinny for stem cell framework. That would require lipo put in your boobs. Also, yeah, if I'm lipo in anything, it's gonna go to my ass. Like, I don't want to say it like that. Or I just work out. I'm probably not gonna do a BBL. I think the sheer fact that, like, knowing that I could work out and it would get a better result is enough for me to not do a surgery, you know? Like, I can't work out the bones in my face, you know? I can't look smacks my way through that. Or, like, I can't, like, if I genuinely really believed that if I ate loads of food, I would look like this, but with honkers, then I would. But I know that that is not true. And it's just a thing that people like to somehow believe. I don't know. It's like an early transition thing, I think. The most common thing... I'm gonna go on a rant. The most common thing I'll hear about, like, from trans girls is like, oh, it just popped up overnight. I don't know what happened. It's like... At any point in your transition, did you go from not injections to injections, or from not progesterone to progesterone? And then they go, oh, well, yeah. That's why. If you work out, you naturally get hip dents. Everyone naturally gets hip dents. It almost looks unnatural to not have hip dips. Also, who gives a... Also, if you were gonna get, like, you could put fat directly there if you really gave a fuck about it. And also, that's when you would want to eat more food. Like, working out a ton just means you're building mass, right? Like, it's not like if someone works out a ton and then eats a bunch of food, it'll fill in. That's how food works. That's how body fat and muscle work, you know? Is Prog just testosterone blocker, or is it, like, a different thing? It's a different thing. Like, official consensus is there's barely any research on progesterone, and there's not a ton of official, like, great research, because no one wants to research it for trans care. There's a bunch of research on progesterone, just not for trans-specific care. But there is a ton of anecdotal stories, or anecdotal evidence of how it works, which makes medicating kind of weird, especially with doctors sometimes. Like, I had a endocrinologist just go like, I don't even think you need to be on this progesterone stuff. And then I stopped and felt awful. Really, really bad, and immediately. And then, so yeah, it's like and he also said to reduce my estrogens, which was so dumb. Doctor was trying to detransition me, I swear. Bring out the whiteboard, Finn's teaching hormones. I don't know nothing about hormones. Look, my name's attached to a fairly big trans clinic in England. I technically started it, but I didn't do all the work required. I helped out with, like, sourcing people and branding and website and development, but I didn't do any of the real, like, doctory work or admin or like staff any of the shit that I don't know what even happened, but there was a lot. It took a bunch of people. And health is like a monumental achievement that it got actually up and done. By the way, chat, you can get your healthcare subsidized. Oh yeah! Oh my god, can I talk about this? Oh my god. There was a Care for Christmas thing that there's not there now, but, like, all that fund that, like, all the money that, like, you raised and got put into Anne, that went live for people subsidized healthcare on the 12th of January. It was filled in 6 minutes. Which, by the way, only just including the money that was raised then, it was over £42,000, and it was gone in 6 minutes. That's fucking nuts. That's insane. A lot of people got some
many
good
healthcare
healthcare.
workers are quite ignorant on trans medical info.
Yeah.
I've had to be the teacher more than a few times. I finally got my good endocrinologist to be my GP too, so things have really improved.
I felt, oh my god, I had, like, a visceral reaction to that. Oh my god, a good endocrinologist is your GP? Where's Golden Goose? Where'd you find that guy?